name is Olushola Popola, a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. Well, that I love that profession. All right. And then also an investment advisor and also a life coach. And by God's grace, the president of the Rich Vision Global Alliance, the owners of the Rich Vision Cooperative, which is one of the biggest online cooperative that we have around now. And it's quite a pleasure to have you here. So let's just go down to what we have quickly. You know, we are in a very wonderful period in this season that we are, quite challenging for many persons. You know, I see quite a lot of persons losing their jobs, one or two calls. You know, maybe by the virtue of what we do, we are privileged to see quite a number of things. The number of people asking, "Oh, how can you help me? I need this," and what most of them need is just small. You know, you would have wished that you can just help everyone, but that's practically impossible. So, because what the economy is saying everywhere, don't think for those of you in Nigeria, it's not just about the Nigerian thing, it's a global thing. It's a global thing. But you know, it's not what happens to a man that matters, but to how the man manages what happens to him. Please, I want you to get this very well. It's not what happens to you that matters. What happens to you happens to everybody. But how do you manage the situation? That is what matters. Now, like I always say, and I please want you to pay attention. People say economy is bad, economy is getting worse. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, when has it never been worse before? It has always been like this. The economy has never changed. It has always, when I say it has not changed, I mean it has not changed from doing what it has always done. Oh, some of us who are here, at least we grew up to see Peugeot 504 being sold for 5,000 naira. I'm sure there are quite a number of us that are here that experienced it. Peugeot 504 sold for 5,000 naira. But do you know that as at that time that Peugeot was being sold for 5,000 naira, there were some people that were complaining as at that time that economy is hard. I ask most people that say that, I know in those days, Peugeot was just 5,000 naira. I ask them, how many did your parents buy that time, even though it was 5,000 naira? Do you understand? My parents couldn't buy then because it was way above our own their level of income as at that time. So no, but as at that time also there were people that were buying 5, 6, 7 Peugeot just like we have now. So if you say the cost of vehicle is whatsoever now, people are still buying it the same way people could not buy in the last 30, 40 years, the same way people are not able to buy now. So the economy is always changing, but you know the challenge is that your income is never changing. The challenge is you that refuse to change. Your income, the income that you've been receiving, the income that you've been receiving 2, 3 years ago, maybe you are working in a company, a parastatal, depending on where you're working. Maybe your income is 300,000 naira monthly, 500,000 naira monthly. That is what you have been paid in the last 5 years. Maybe they do performance. They do performance appraisal and then they increase your salary maybe by 10% or something. Now, is the economy, inflation in the economy, is it just increasing by 10%? And you've not deemed it right to go out of your way to increase your sources of income. So if you refuse to change, please, I want you to listen to me intelligently, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you understand this, you will not be amongst the people that complain again. Do you understand? Now, if you understand, in the last 5 years, your salary was 500,000 naira, 100,000, whatsoever your salary was, 5 years ago. 5 years now, from that time till now, your salary is still the same. Your income is still the same. And you are saying economy is hard. No. Economy is not hard. It's you that is hard on yourself because you sat down in a comfort zone. You are in a comfort zone and you find it difficult to change from that comfort zone. Economy will surely be hard. situation will surely be hard, because there's no way that income of 5 years ago will meet up with the expenses of today. Go check it out. Some of the young ones now, maybe the people you call the Gen Zs and things like that, most of them, they don't have the experience that you have. Everything is normal. If they call baby food 30,000, yes, it's 30,000. It's you that will be comparing that, nan, cow and gate was 2 naira when I gave birth to my first child. And these guys don't know that. So they move. They are doing it according to their own age, because they fit themselves into businesses, into opportunities that is predominant in this era. So, ladies and gentlemen, what am I trying to say? If you are part of the persons that you've been growing and then your income has not changed over the period of time, don't blame the economy. It is time for you to talk to yourself. What else am I going to be doing to increase my source of income? How do I increase my income? Now, when we talk about income, there are basically about 4 types of income that you have. We have 3. We have the linear income. The income that comes with your effort. The more the effort you put in, the more the income. You are working in a company, you work hard, you get promoted, you get, once you get promoted, your salary increases, and so that is what we call linear income. If you plot the X and Y, the Y and X axis, as income is increases, you understand, as effort is on the X axis, the income is on the Y axis. As effort is increasing, the income is increasing. And the day effort stops, income stops. That is the linear income. Then we have what we call the passive income. The passive income is that income that you are not involved directly. You are not involved. Is that you invested in a place, your money is actually working for you. That is what we call the passive income. You are not rightly involved in it. Then we have the one we call the residual income. What is the residual income? The income that continues to come to you long after the initial effort that produced that income has stopped. I take that again. The residual income is the income that continues to come to you long after the effort that produced the income has stopped. Well, you can say a pensioner can be in that category. It's residual. He has worked for many parts of his life. Now he's getting paid. He's no longer going to the office, but he gets paid. Whether it is enough or not, that is another kettle of fish. Now, residual income again is something like when you talk about royalty. You understand? Okay, most of you know these guys, Fela, Nicola Poputi, and quite a number of musicians. This guy, there was one guy that died. Was it last year, Mobad or something? He sang some music, and somebody said they sold more music after more. Sorry, is it more albums or whatever? He sold more in his death than when he was alive. That is residual income. Do you understand? So Michael Jackson, he died quite a long time ago, but today some people are still downloading his music on the internet and they are buying it, and he's still making money even in his grave. That is what you call residual income. Now, what of people that write books? Oh, somebody has written a book. Oh, Wole Soyinka, he wrote things. The books he wrote. Chino Achebe. A great lot of writers. There's one book that I love to recommend to people, which I want you to go get, The Richest Man in Babylon by Classic. Now, that book was written like in 1956 or thereabout. Until today, that book is still selling. That means the owner of that book is still earning an income till we speak, as we are today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you listening to me, you have to look at yourself. Okay, these 3 categories of income, which one am I earning now? Which one is coming to me? The onus is on you. The responsibility is on you. If you don't want to complain more about this economy tomorrow, the onus is on you to see how to build the residual income. Is how do I build the residual income? How do I build other income? Do you understand? The more you think about it, you don't want a situation where, as you are growing, you are aging, you can, because at a point in time, the linear income is going to stop. Okay, I believe you can hear me. Okay, all right. Okay, I believe you can hear me now, right? Awesome. Okay. Now, as you are growing now, you want to think, how do I station myself? If your life is dependent on linear income, the time when you get aged and you can't do any other thing, I tell you, your income stops and it becomes a big problem for you, and you continue to complain. So, how do you build residual and passive income? This is where the digital business comes to play, where you can put your business on the digital platforms. Now, when we talk about digital business, well, when you say a business, what is business? Is you offering services and getting value for the services. Now, business can be tangible or intangible. That is in services. I can decide to be selling something. I can decide to be. I might not sell something. I might offer a particular service. Whatsoever you want to do in this time and in this generation, everybody is thinking, how do I put my business online? How do I put my business online? Many persons will say, oh, the kind of business I do, it can be put online. Must you stick to that business? There are some businesses that you do in the physical, that is on ground. But you have to look at what can I do today that I can put in the online space. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is earned by thinkers. Don't be among the people that are dull in thinking. Tax yourself, tax yourself, tax your brain. And we have a lot of resources that you can use today. Today, you can go online. Many of us, we've been online since morning till now. And all you're doing is you are consuming people's content. Consuming people's content. Who is consuming your content? What have you put online there? What are you selling online? Oh, I don't like to sell. Who likes to sell anyway? Nobody. And why don't you like to sell? Because you don't want you don't want to be rejected. You don't want somebody to, in fact, when somebody tells you no, it pains you, and so on and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, every one of us, we are all selling things. I'm talking to you, I'm selling to you. You are talking, you are introducing yourself to somebody, you are selling. So, but how do I do it that I can put this thing in the online space? So, how do you do? Let me give you some little tips before we go into some of the specifics, because I found out that when we do trainings like this and we tell people, oh, you can do online digital business and things, some of us, we need to be guided. So we have a business model that can help you in this period and you do it well. So, but first, you must first of all look, you must have a purpose. What is my goal? What do I want to achieve? Why do I need this online business? They said when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Of course, when you don't have a goal, when you see the reason why you don't see a footballer get into the pitch of play and then you see him strolling around the field is because he knows that the next 90 minutes he has to win this game. And that's why you see them running kirakita kirakita, just to make sure that they are able to score goals before the goal. Why am I doing this online business? Some person will say, well, the reason I'm doing this online business is because I want to create something into the future for myself. Now, recently, I was watching as Instagram, all these content creators, and you see each of them, they are putting up content almost every day. Those ones that are comedians, you look at it and laugh and scroll to the next one. You look at it and laugh and scroll to the next one. But do you know that this person is counting views? They are recording views for this person, which the system. When I say monetize, now take for instance on YouTube. Maybe you go on YouTube, go and check any of those your favorite actors. At the bottom of the stuff, check how many views that person has received. You're gonna see, oh, maybe the person has 300 and something thousand views, 400,000 views, 1 million views. Do you know what it means? For every 1,000 view, depending on the niche. When we say a niche, we have different niche, educational niche, entertainment niche, different kind of niche. Now, depending on the niche, do you know that YouTube pays up to between between $2 to $10, depending on the niche. As I said, depending on the niche, up to $6 or $10 per 1,000 view. Per what? Per 1,000 view. Now, it means that if somebody has 1 million views in his in his something, that's why you hear them say, what now, like I subscribe this video now. Now, look at this. By the time they look at it, divided by 1,000. Now, 1 million divided by 1,000, that's going to give you 1,000, right? YouTube is going to pay that person. If that YouTube page is monetized, it's going to pay that person 1,000 times $3. So that person earns 3,000 US dollars. Now, look at this. Most of these actors, when they act or they do put on this comedy, it stops there. They've done the work once. But do you know that for the rest of their life, that video will remain on YouTube? Some people will keep on watching and watching and watching. And as long as they continue to watch, do you know that that person will keep on being paid? The person will get paid every time it gets to a limit. That's why you see a lot of people putting content. So someone will say, well, those are comedians. I don't know. I'm not a comedian and things. Do you know how good this thing is? Do you know that if you know, because when we talk about starting online digital business, people are thinking, oh, yeah, digital. No. You don't need to break your head. Digital business can be as simple as me going to Facebook now and I might not know how to do amala like any serious thing. I can just do my kitchen, just paint one corner of my kitchen, and then I will say how to make amala fele, and just put something, how to prepare egusi and edikaikon with amala, and just put something there. You'll be surprised. Go on YouTube now and go and check how to prepare amala. I want you to, after this training, just go check how to prepare amala. You will see the number of people that have done trainings, the amala that you just do. Just even go how to prepare eba. As simple as that thing. You do it every day, anyhow in your house. But you know that somebody, that same thing that you are doing, somebody has put it online and that person is making money with it. That person is making money with it. So when we talk about digital business, you have to look at, okay, which area do I have interest in? Which area, what do I love to do? Oh, I love to play with children. Can I put it up as a write-up something? And today, you have tools that can help you. We have tools like the ChatGPT. Most of you'll be hearing ChatGPT, but you've never taken time even to go check it out. You can ask that thing, and it's just like the way you go on Google. I rarely use Google anymore. I use mostly ChatGPT for my work. So you want anything, just put it on ChatGPT. It gives you the information. How do I do this? How do I monetize my skill? It will ask you, what is your skill? Oh, my skill, I know how to talk. put it there that you know how to talk. I know how to title. It will tell you, how do I put this thing on digital platform? Ladies and gentlemen, there's no hard and fast rule. I'm giving you a simple way to help you grow or bring your business to the online space. That tool called ChatGPT will help you in a tremendous way to put your business online. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of practical for us so that you look it doesn't look as something that it's out of this world. Let's just do something quickly together. Let's just do something quickly together. I'm going to share my screen now. Just a minute, please. If you can hear me, you can see the screen, and this is making sense to you. Just type great. Just type I'm getting value, or just type value. Type value in the comment chat. Type value in the comment chat. Okay. Okay. Just a minute. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, I know you're following. All right. Let me show this to you. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Let's do this quickly because of time. I know we got so many things to do. Okay. All right. So now this is what I'm talking about. I believe you can see the screen now. All right. Okay. I'm trying to monitor it with one of my systems. All right. Now, what you see on the screen, just look at it, because when they say ChatGPT, you say, what is ChatGPT? What's that? This is now. I come to this place and I can put up a prompt. As I just want to type something as a poultry farmer and a digital marketer, suggest to me how to digitalize my poultry. Okay, this thing is covering my poultry business. I hope you are seeing it. My poultry business. Okay, now I just thought of this. I don't know what's going to bring, but I just thought of it as we are talking now. You know, I want, because you got to go on YouTube, go and learn how to use the prompt. Let's see what is going to even bring out. Let's see what is going to even suggest. Now, look at it. Can you see what it's telling me? This is what this is what I could pay a consultant for. Now, this system is telling me what to do. Just check it out. It said, to digitalize your poultry farming business, combining your expertise in digital marketing and poultry farming can greatly enhance efficiency, reach, and customer enhance efficiency, reach, and customer engagement. Here is a structural plan. One, he said, I'm going to have a website development and SEO. Then it tells me the things that if I don't understand this, I can further still tell me, give me a step-by-step guide on how to do this website development and SEO. But let's just look at what it's telling us here. It says e-commerce integration. It says set up an e-commerce platform on your website where customers can order poultry products and so on. Then social media marketing, email marketing, CRM is giving me everything. Now, yours might not be poultry. Yours might be any other business. Now, this should be in line with what you desire to do, what you have in your mind. What do you want to do? You don't just get up and say, I want to do business. Why do you want to do the business? And what business are you actually doing? And if you don't have any product, ladies and gentlemen, you can come to this place and say, look, you maybe you want to do Instagram, you want to be posting things on Instagram. You can say advice on the best niche to engage in on let me say on YouTube as a content creator. All right. So I'm just putting in random things. Now, you see, it's telling you educational content. Now, okay, because I have this poultry something at the beginning, you see, it's giving me what I can do with my poultry business on YouTube. Can you see this? It's telling me poultry farming tutorials, that I can do poultry farming tutorials on YouTube. It's telling me entrepreneurship and business growth, movie recaps and analysis. If you do any of these things, before you know it, you get monetized on the platform. Ladies and gentlemen, when you talk about digital business, and I understand why I'm talking to you this way, because many of us, when we talk about this digital business, you overthink it. You overthink it. Look at, I'm speaking to you now, and I'm bringing out different things. If you are somebody, you are in the finance, you are good at writing business plan. You know how to write business plan, and you can come here. Somebody gives you a contract. Like somebody gave me a business contract recently. He said, Mr. Shola, please, we need a business plan for so and so thing. You know, when I told him, I said, to do that business plan is going to take some time. After mesmerizing the fellow, I said, okay, we agreed on the money. When we agreed on the money, I just came to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, as a predecessor, gave me a professional business plan and things. Of course, you must have an idea of what you want to do, because sometimes ChatGPT can be wrong. It might not be so accurate. So you must have an idea. So I went in, it gave me what I wanted to do. Within 24 hours, I was done with the business plan. And I collected the good money for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is one tool, the basic thing why I decided to tell you, have tips on how to do or grow digital business, is for me to be able to introduce to you this tool called ChatGPT. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very powerful tool. It's a very powerful tool, because when we talk about doing business and things, we might not be able to exhaust everything. But with this tool, you can learn as much as you want to. Ladies and gentlemen, I sat down. Let me just give you a simple one. I sat down with this thing. I was looking at what business can I do online. Not for today. I'm looking at what business can give me residual income in addition to what I am doing. And it gave me one or two suggestions. And I went and I began to do that suggestion. Let me see if I can just show you one or two things there. If it's okay, look at this. I started something on YouTube. I started creating some stories and things. You understand? Folk tales. Look at, as at this morning, the system, they say, you reached 1,000 subscribers. They gave me a congratulations. Now I can monetize my YouTube page. And if you are listening to me, maybe you can go take the time and then maybe go and subscribe on that YouTube page. Do you understand? Go and subscribe on that YouTube page. So I have some channels. I have the one I call Heritage. I call it Heritage Stories, where I look for folk tales. And you know what? I'm not a storyteller. Where do I get the story? I just go on this same ChatGPT, create me a story. Very soon, I'm going to do a comprehensive training on how to do this, how you can be able to generate, whether it's folk tales or entertainment, how you can use this tool to build your digital business. Understand? Now, I have another channel here, Divine Wisdom and Breakthrough. This one, I just started it yesterday. I have just about 4 subscribers there where I do things on, talk about spirituality, prayer points and things, and so on. Okay. So, and so on and so forth like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this, okay, this is just part of the stories and things. Now to okay, I think I brought that down. Okay, all right. Sorry for that break. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this this that I've shown you, I have never done it before. Do you understand? I have never done it before. But I sat down and I say, in the next, I'm an accountant. Today, a lot of software are doing the accounting job. I was discussing with a friend and I told him, I said, he said, oh, your children should be accountants. I said, I can't even advise them to go and be accountants now because a lot of softwares are doing the work that accountants are doing. So for you to be relevant in the future, you have to go beyond just accounting. You have to put some digital skills in what you're doing. So I began to look and say, in the next couple of years, when one will not be, what can I put in the digital space that will help me generate income? Now, I'm not saying all is just easy to do, but ladies and gentlemen, if you know the purpose, if you know the reason why you want to do it, you will not be tired out. I want to compel you. I want to appeal to you. Look at what is the niche that you can put. You have your phone with you every time. You see a lot of young people, they come online and they're not doing anything. In fact, there was one that said, uh, on this thing, he was right in a car and he said Lagos Street. Lagos Street, and he was inside the car, just filming Lagos, driving from Ikeja to Island, from Island came back to Apapa. He just said Lagos Street, and as he's going, he said, "This is Yaba. We are in Yaba now. We are in this." Do you know that some people wanted to watch that? As a matter of fact, I think it was Mr. Kule. We were somewhere. We decided, we say, oh, look at this area, this area. And if you see, the guy has garnered a lot of views. Just doing what? Sitting down in the car, driving, just a Lagos Street. We are now in Apapa. We are now in Oshodi. Do you remember how Oshodi used to be? Just going like that. He's not doing any other thing. He has his content there. Today, he's making money just by that act. So, ladies and gentlemen, having shown you this, some of us will now say, okay, I've had this, but what is that I can do right now? Ladies and gentlemen, because you have stayed this long, especially for those of you that are watching for the first time, there's a business model that we have that we put online that can help you make good money now and into the future. The Rich Vision organization we just thought of it. Everybody's going online. People are doing a job, they are doing it physically. Can we bring a job system to the online platform. Oh, we observe some people they call the Babalajo and all these things, Susu, Adachi, and all the stuff. Excuse me. We looked at them and we said, okay, these people, they are making money. And how do they make money? By encouraging people to save. When they save, at the end of the month, they take a percentage of whatsoever those persons have saved. This looks good. It's just like the bank. The bank makes you to pay to save money, and then they use your money for business, and then they charge you some things. They make some money from what you're doing. So we package this and put it up in an online system. Now I'm talking to that one who we want to explore the other means. What other things can I do online? That's the provision, everything has been done for you. Okay, let me share my screen once again. Let me share my screen once again so that you can see this aspect. Let's see it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you take advantage of what I'm discussing with you right now, I tell you in the next couple of months, you will be smiling, you will be happy, not just for today's income. It's not just only going to pay you today. One, it will help you save money. Two, it will create a kind of income for you into the future. It will create an income for you into the future. So I'm going to run through it, and I will also leave a video link for you so that you can okay, present. So I'm going to leave it for you so that I will give you a video link where you can watch the full presentation and then take a decision. Now, what is it all about? How did we get started? We looked at what are the opportunities that people have, the entrepreneurs. You see, a lot of us want to do business. You go to the bank, you can't raise money. You meet family and friends, you can't even raise money from them. How do I do business? So uh, at about 2020, when we started, we were in a kind of business and we needed to raise some capital. We went to the bank and the bank was telling us that we are going to be paying interest as much as I think then it was about 24%. The interest rate then was about 24%. Now, can you imagine a small business? You are telling me to pay 24% interest on what? On what? So, ladies and gentlemen, we began to look at. Okay, sorry, please. As it is. So, the need, we now looked at it that for us to do business, we need capital. And if no one is ready to give me capital, can I use my circle of influence? Can I take advantage of the people that are around me that we can look at and do something together? And of course, one of the things that we will always ask persons who want to do business, how much do you have? You want to do business? How much do you have? A lot of persons will say, I don't have anything, I'm trusting God. Oh my God. If you don't have anything, you are trusting God, and you want someone to give you his own hard-earned money, you better be trusting God until you make the money, so that if I want to assist you, let me know that you have been serious. And that's why our slogan in Rich Vision is money that you have not saved will not save you. Money that you have not saved will not save you. So it brings into your own mentality the culture of saving. Now, please get me right, because most of the time, for me as a financial person, I discourage people from saving. Because I tell you, when you go save your money in the bank, at the end, if you put 1 million naira in the bank, you will get back 1 million. And 1 million in January is different from 1 million in December, because time value of money. So, but why now do we encourage people to save as far as the cooperative is concerned. Now, the big difference with the cooperative saving is this. When you save with the cooperative, it gives you opportunity to have access to more money. It gives you access to more finance. There's no man if you look at the commercial banks, if you like, bank with them every day. When you need your money, is the amount of money that you have kept there that you are going to get. But with the cooperative, you can access even times 2 of what you have put in the cooperative. So the cooperative is duly registered. We started with the Lagos State Cooperative, but then we looked at our business when we were expanding, we were having global contact. We had to immediately upgrade to a limited liability company that same year, and that is why you hear us call it Rich Vision Global Alliance Limited. Do you understand? So now, if you look at, because some people will say, oh, the people are the people that are in charge. Are you sure those people they are trustworthy and things? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. But then, if we bring ourselves together, we have tried to see how, not beyond providing for our own immediate family, how can we impact on the society? And that's why people that are veterans in businesses have come together to form this cooperative. We have Mr. Kunle Majekodumi, somebody who has spent almost 3 decades in the banking sector and today is retired as a treasurer of one of the very big banks in Nigeria, and now is putting all those experience in the cooperative here, doing fantastically, helping people. Then we have Mr. Bafemi Raji, a chemical engineer, a master. Presently, is handling our affairs in the UK and running the affairs of Rich Vision from the UK over there. And then myself, Olushola Kukola, chartered accountant, also, we came together, put this model to see how to, and our vision goes beyond just people saving. We are looking at evolving into a fintech organization that is going to be helping basically entrepreneurs. Now, please, let me quickly say this. If you have the idea, maybe yours is you want to yours is you just want to be saving money and things, you want to save money for the future. No, this might not be the right platform for you. I want to save money. The idea is the cooperative is meant for who? Entrepreneurs. Now, somebody will be asking, then, is this a business or a saving thing? I'm going to go to where, that's why I'm rushing it. I want to get you to where where we make it a business model. So you watch every other thing in our presentation slide. But then let's go to what makes it a business. Let's go to what makes it a business. All right. Let's go to what makes it a business. Now, because as it were, we have, okay, there's an aspect. We have the thrift management. Now, in the cooperative, for everyone that is part of the cooperative, we have 3 loans that you can take. And you know, one beautiful thing about the cooperative is that all our loans are interest-free. Interest-free loan, interest-free. Some people ask, how do you do it? What are you people? How are you people? Where do you invest your money? Oh, we have our monies in treasury bills. We have our monies in mutual funds because there's a level of risk that we can expose cooperative monies to. And then we have our monies in businesses that are on ground also. So now, for people that are our members, they can get loan, 3 types of loan. The first loan is what we call the in-house loan. That in-house loan is, I've contributed about 2 million. I just need like 500,000 naira quickly for a business. You can get it to 500,000. You will borrow the money with the intention that you must return it because, of course, it's because you saved it there. That's why you could access it now. So what of tomorrow? That's why if you borrow, you don't say because it's my money, I'm taking my money. No. take it that you are taking a loan. After all, you are not paying interest on it. So we have the in-house loan. The other one is the corporator's loan. What is the corporator's loan? That is the one where you get 2 times of whatsoever you have deposited. Oh, I have contributed, maybe my contribution is 50,000 naira every month. And over the period of time, I've contributed, maybe in 12 months, I've done about 600,000 naira. I needed money. I need some money for some business. I need maybe 600,000. I need about 1.2 million or 1 million. I can come to the cooperative and raise 1 million from the cooperative, interest free. Now, how do you do you submit your grandmother's wisdom tooth, or what do you need to submit? We don't take anything from you. All we ask is that you should have what we call guarantors that must be members of the cooperative, because we are spread all over 1,000 members spread across the world. When I mean it's spread across the world. So there's no way we'll be looking for collaterals. We just need to ask you, okay, do you have 2 members in the cooperative that when we look at their own contributions, we can sum them to what you want to take up as loan to securitize the loan in case of anything. Of course, we are not taking their money from them. Their money is in their account, except when there's a default. That's when we apply the rule. So that is one. Then the other one is the thrift manager. Now, the thrift manager is the one that we call like the babalajo. You understand? Like for many of us, if you don't know the model, people that are marketers in the banking sector, the bank with you, we go and market for the bank, bring money for the bank and things. When you go, you go. When they sack you, you go. But for thrift managers, you encourage people to save money in the cooperative. And as they save, also, you earn some commission, just like the thrift manager that you all know. Now, the thrift managers, they have access to more funds in the cooperative than any other persons. A thrift manager can have access to ×3 of whatsoever he or she has saved. And we don't bother whether it's paying back or not, because as he's earning money from the cooperative, from his activity, we can easily deduct the loan from the commissions that person is receiving. So we have platinum members, silver members, gold members, and so on. So if you are a thrift manager, you're a platinum member, you are doing 5,000 naira every month, and you have at least 5 persons that you have personally registered into the cooperative. Oh, your colleagues in the office, you just tell them, guys, let's be making contributions and things. And they're all doing 5,000 naira. I tell you, after 3 months, you maybe you now have total of about 35, 50 persons all together in your network. Oh, you can access up to 45,000 naira in loan. You don't need to bring any collateral. You don't need to bring any guarantor or anything. We can give you up to 45,000 naira. And you pay back monthly installment. What is going to be deducted from your account is going to be about 5,006 from your commission that you are receiving. We'll be deducting it. We don't collect it from. We don't tell you, oh yeah, go and pay back your loan. No. You've done. Your network is your net worth. So in Platinum 2, somebody who has maybe you contribute 10,000 naira every month and so on, you can access up to 90,000 naira as a loan, as a thrift manager. Now, note, this can be done in 3 months. In 3 months that you join, you can access up to 90 million. 90,000. So now, but someone who is just a cooperator, an ordinary cooperator who is contributing 10,000 cannot access loan until the person is 6 months. 6 months. But for you that is a thrift manager, you can access in 3 months because you are building a network. And so it goes on where you are doing 100,000. Maybe in 3 months, you've done a total of 300,000 naira. You can access up to 900,000 naira. Is this not fantastic? Interest free. A lot of people will not understand. They say, are you sure? Are you sure? Come on. We have bankers, we have accountants, we have people that are shrewd business managers managing this. So we understand, we know what has gone in there. We cannot put everything up out there. All right. So you save and earn. Now, when you join, this now becomes a business for you when you encourage other people to save their money also. Now, how do you get paid? Whenever people join the cooperative, you get one, there are two incomes that you earn. We have the one we call membership acquisition income. Membership acquisition income. That anytime a member registers, you get paid. When they register, you get paid, and that is once. Then we have the team leverage bonus. This is an amount that comes to you every month. Every month, as long as the people are making their contribution, just like the Babalajo, the moment they collect money, as long as the people are saving money with them every day, one day out of the whole period, it belongs to the man. The same way, a percentage of the total of contribution in your network belongs to you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know, last month alone, we paid quite a lot of money out to members who were active. What of loans? In loans, I think last month we had almost we gave about 5 million or thereabout loan just to members, interest-free loans. So these are some of the bonuses that you can stand to enjoy as your team begins to grow. You begin to enjoy this. Ladies and gentlemen, I might not be able to exhaust this because I'm running out of time. But then we have, if you go to our website, presentation, all right, you are going to see a video presentation on it. Or if you go to the website of the person that invited you for this to this training, he's going to give you a link, and there you are going to watch the video. Please, the presentation. Please take the time to learn, build your own business, and you can start off today. You can start off today. If not for anything, for the sake of you building what we call residual income. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope with this, you've been able to learn one or two things on building residual income